This area is closed?
Yeah, this area is closed right now.
When will it reopen, sir?
I don't know. I don't know that right now.
How come select people are allowed, like the news?
Press is allowed because they're authorized.
Well, I'm the press too.
Do you have press credentials?
The First Amendment is my press credential, sir.
I'm sorry, but you need press credentials to get on here.
Well, I work for myself. I don't... Credentials are given to by CNN, Fox, so forth. I work for myself, sir.
Okay.
I have hundreds of millions of views. Actually, 1 week this year, me and my boy, we have more views than CNN. Does that count for anything?
No, you have to have press credentials to get
So
on
the First Amendment only applies to certain corporations. Is that what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me. Because the First Amendment, because back when we had a king, the king could say, okay, you could be a journalist, you could be a steel maker, you know, you could make barrels, you could be a cooper, right? But the reason why we have the First Amendment is that anybody could work on a story. So now this is selective enforcement here when you only allow certain corporations access to a public area while not a regular individual. Do you see the problem with that?
I have no comment on that. I'm just here to stop people who are not authorized on coming on.
Sure. Let me ask you one follow-up. How seriously do you take your oath to the Constitution, sir?
I take it seriously. That's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you. One final question for you. What's the Third Amendment?
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, I know you didn't know it, but it's okay because you're a humble person. But you need to go and learn the Constitution. People gave blood, sweat, and tears. They literally died so that we have the Constitution. And just following orders, sir, just following orders doesn't cut it. We saw that after Nuremberg in World War II when the Nazis said, I was just following orders. They were killed too. I don't want you to end up like that because I love every person. And I would love you to, for the sake of our freedoms, study the Constitution. And going forward, if you're given an unconstitutional order, you take that oath before God, and it's your duty to disobey that. Yeah. Your name, sir?
Davis.
Thank you, Davis. You have a good day. I believe in you, Nathan. Right. I think you're going to be a good officer one day. All right. So, hold on. One more thing, dog. Like, okay, so all them buildings is closed unless you're a lobbyist, okay? This building is closed unless you're part of a corporation. Where can I go if I'm not a corporation?
Places that are open to the public. The grounds are open sometimes. Like you.
I know. I know. I've been here many times.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
So what's going on?
We have a lot of visits right now.
Visits from people more special than you and I, and that's unfortunate because they're public servants. I'll tell you what, man. I'll give you credit. That is the